Hi, this is our video showing our website celebrating Olympics. So as you can see on the bottom, we have four pages, the home page and and then the four pages are athletes, sports, games, and countries, each of which give information about the Olympics and GDP of countries. So starting off on the sports page, you can see a list of all the sports. And if you scroll down, you see like many sports that have ever been had in the Olympics. And if we choose one of them at random, then you can get to the history of the sport and more information about the sport when it first debuted at the Olympics, the player with the most gold medals, the country with the most gold medals, and the number of events within the sport, which we then show in a column row format. And scrolling down further, you can see the top players in the sport, which is as a measure of how many medals they've won, with the gold medal being more weight than the silver medal, being more weight than the bronze medal. And from there, you can also see sports that you might be interested in. This is a randomized list of sports relating one to the other, each of which are hyperlinks from one to another. So if we go from here to freestyle skiing, you can see they have the Olympic debut and all the same information. The next page that we'd like to showcase is the athletes page. So this is our athletes page. We have a search bar over here. We can search up athletes' names. So if we type in Kento, for example, into here, you can see two people have Kento in their name. Then we also have a list of successful athletes. And Kento can explain the query behind this, as well as the query behind popular athletes.
Right. So the successful athletes are ranked essentially by a weighted count of their medals. Gold is given 3 points in the weight and silver is given 2, bronze 1. We thought that was a good ranking of medal counts. And the popular athletes are a little different. The ranking there is by how many other athletes these athletes have competed with throughout their life as a measure of how many other players they might know.
Each of these athletes, when clicked on, will lead to an athletes page where you can get more information about the athletes. So for example, if we go to Michael Phelps, then you can see he's won 23 golds, 3 silver, 2 bronze, what country he's from, his year of birth, general information. Then we have what events he's competed in and who his teammates were. We also have rivalries, which Julia can explain more about our rivalries query and how we got it.
So the rivalries for an athlete basically takes any time that this athlete has competed on a team and takes the other teams that they have competed against most often. So for example, in the swimming men's 4x100 meters freestyle relay, Michael Phelps has competed against the Australian team 11 times.
And we can see down here that we can see every game that Michael Phelps has competed in and every event that he's competed in and who his teammates were. And we can also see the related athletes to Michael Phelps, and we can also explain how we got this query.
So the related athletes is essentially a randomized list of people who this individual has played on a team with, or people who they have played against, which favors gold, silver, and bronze medalists in the events that this person has competed in.
Next, we'll cover the games and countries page, which Yumika will take over.
So the games page has all the games from 2016 summer to 1896 summer. And if you click on one of these, you can see all the information about this one specific game. So the host country was Brazil, participants, sports events, you can see all that. And also the top 10 countries by medal count, split by gold, silver, and bronze. And also the results of each sport and each game. So all the events, the gold medalist, silver medalist, and so on. So here we have the countries page where you can search country names or their codes. So if we type United, you can see these 3 results, and also the graph of the average medal count per game with all the countries in the Olympics games data set. And if you click on one of these countries, you can see the information on this specific country. So on this page, you can see all the information on United States, its code, gold medal count, average medal count per game, and its GDP over the years, along with its medal count over the years, split by gold, silver, and bronze, and also its top sports, the sports that they play well, and the athletes of this country.
The rival countries of an individual country is measured by how many times some athlete or team of that country has faced up against an athlete or team from another country. So in this case, the US has faced up against France more times than they have faced any other country.